And there's no aspect, no facet, no moment of life that can't be improved with pizza. Thank you.
I'm going to start out by using my Morphe 3502 palette. I know y'all are tired of hearing about this palette, but I'm using it. And the shade that I'm going to begin with is Risky. It's just this really nice, almost soft burgundy color. That's how it looks in the pan anyway. And I am just sweeping that into my crease for now. Okay, so the next eyeshadow that I'm going to use is this really pretty pink. Yeah, and there's no name on the back of it. So it's just a pastel pink. Basically, just give it a little bit more of a pink hue. Okay, I'm going to do a halo. So I'm going to take Chestnut from the same palette and put it on the inner and outer corners of my eyes. This color is darker than the transition shade that I started with. However, it's only slightly darker, so it's going to give me a little bit of definition where I want it, and it also helps me map out where I'm going to be adding the colors that are even darker than this. And one thing I like about halo eyes is all of the glitter and shimmer is usually on the center of the eyelid, and I have one sensitive eye, so I really can't put glitter in my inner corner like I want to on that eye. So that's one thing I really like about halo eyes. So if you have a sensitive eye and you like to wear glitter, halo eyes may be something you want to consider. Did I just do a rhyme? I feel like I should get more into the teaching aspect of my videos. I used to be really particular about how I explained everything and taught everything, but at the same time I feel like my brain just doesn't function that way anymore, like as a professional, because I used to be a makeup artist. I'm thinking about it. At this point I want to choose an eyeshadow that's dark enough for me to really begin my cut crease, but also not so dark that I can't blend any additional colors I want. I'm going to mix Brunette with the color Brave, and I'm going to add that to my inner and outer corners as well. And I'm putting this down right now. I want to go ahead and put this in my crease so that when I lay the concealer down, there's like a really cool transition between this eyeshadow and the concealer. Does that make any sense? You'll see it. I'm going to switch back to this one. And again, I'm just blending this in. Grabbing a little bit more of Brave and Brunette together, because I really want this to be all the depth that I need, so that once I add the concealer, I won't really have to do much work blending my eyeshadow into it. I'm going to use this pigment that I got from MAC. I forgot the name of it, but it's really peachy pinky, and it's gonna look good with this look. And I'm going to apply it directly onto my lid, where all of that work is. Just like that. Now if you look closely, you can see that there's some pretty harsh lines going on, and we're gonna fix that because we don't do that over here. I wiped off my brush, okay, and I'm going to gently brush this pigment over. Make sure your brush is dry, by the way. I'm gonna gently brush this pigment over and out like so. And kind of let it overlap with the dark matte eyeshadow. Then I'm going to go back in with the brush that I used for the dark matte shadows and do the same thing. And it's kind of just going back and forth until I'm satisfied with how blended it is. And what this is going to do is create a gradient effect so that when I turn my head, the shadows blend into each other seamlessly. And it's also going to make the focus the center of my lid. Take a little bit of this pigment, and I'm using it dry this time, and I'm just going to sweep it over those sides. Okay, so as if we couldn't get any more extra, I'm going to mix these two glitters together and put them on the tippy top of my halo. I believe this glitter is called Mariposa, and the other one I have no idea. My sister ordered it from somewhere random. Okay, so what I'm going to do is take this thin liner brush and starting at the top of my crease, I'm just going to carefully lay out this glitter. And I say carefully because some of the glitter is bigger than the others. So I'm gonna have to like scoot it and make sure it's actually in my crease and not all over the place. And then I'm just gonna pick up some more and kind of sort of focus it in the center here. Man, I love glitter. Okay, so the center is going to be thicker than the rest of it, and so once I get towards the inner and outer corners, I'm going to thin out the glitter a bit. And you want to make sure when you use a glitter adhesive that it's something that isn't going to pick up all your eyeshadow and ruin it. That is so cute. I'm going to make sure it's balanced too, especially when you're using glitters that aren't the same size. Alright, so I really can't think of anything else to do other than try to emphasize the center of my lid, which I'm going to attempt. And I'm just going to take this Birthday Cake Super Shock Shadow from ColourPop, and I'm going to put it in the center here. Just to see if it does anything, honestly, which I don't think it will. I gave it a nice little pop. Nothing too crazy. I honestly should have done this before I put the glitter on, but I wasn't thinking, so here's to that. Next thing I'm gonna do is take my Trooper liner from Kat Von D and just line my lash line. And that's just going to act as a shadow for my lashes. And the lashes that I'm going to be putting on are from Honey Lush Lashes. The owner of the brand sent me some more lashes after everyone was asking about the first pair that I wore on Twitter. These are the pair that I'm going to be wearing. Really, really dainty, really cute. Nothing too crazy. And of course, I'm going to be putting them on with my COSMETICS Infinity Waterproof Eyelash Adhesive. And I'll be right back. Oh, okay, so I have the lashes on. This is what they look like. These pair are really, really lightweight. And I like that because whenever I have on a lot of eyeshadow, sometimes I just need my lashes to be light. You know what I mean? So I don't get sleepy. But these are really, really cute. They remind me of, I don't have the container anymore, but they do remind me of some lashes that I had from Rain Royal not too long ago. These are the kind of lashes you can wear every day. So I'm going to do my face and I will be right back. Anyway, so this is the final look. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you for liking. I'm just thanking you for everything that you've already done or are about to do. I appreciate you. Don't forget to share the video with your friends and watch the next video and subscribe. That's all you gotta do. So yeah, and I'm gonna go to work now and I will see y'all next time.